Welcome in YouTube and welcome back. It is an exciting day. We have blueprints. Let's not waste any time. Let's get straight in. I have been looking forward to this for an entire year. People are talking about this game as if it is the God's gift to puzzle games. You know I love puzzle games. I cannot wait to start this. Here we go. Here we go. Dogu Bomb, remember we looked them up? We looked them up a few days ago on stream. Cool name, Dog U Bomb. Raw Fury, big publisher. They've published a bunch of indie games. They're a massive publisher. I think based in Europe.
S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Turning it up in my headphones a bit.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew.
We're going to remember these names.
My right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
Okay.
But I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Well, I had no idea there was like a simple premise like this.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
So that's it.
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. Here we go. That's a good start. That's a good start. Day one. So we are the nephew of some rich old eccentric dude. And the simple premise is find room 46. That's it. Find room 46. That I had no idea it was like a do this and that. And we're in. Are we in? Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those last summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Yep. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Okay. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. It's a roguelike. It's a roguelike. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Yeah, that's a good question. Are we absolutely sure his death has happened? I don't know. Quickly, I saw you guys in the chat talking about putting the chat on the screen. I don't know why that's not appearing. I didn't turn that off. It just went off one day. But if you want it back on, I'll happily have it on. I don't mind that at all. I do not mind that at all. Oh, here we go. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing right trigger. Okay, this is our main weapon, I guess. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I'm sure we'll make more of that once we've... There is 50 and 2 little footsteps at the top left there. But it doesn't seem to be counting down, like I'm walking here, it's not going 49, 48, 47, so it might be per room. Oh, here we go. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose there we go. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, cool. So let's take a door then, right? We'll go... Oh. We could put down the bedroom. We are getting to choose what room's in here. Right, so we get the bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. The closet has 2 items in it. Or a hallway. I'm gonna put a closet. Let's get some items. I don't know what we're doing here, but items could help us. Yeah, that's a sledgehammer. That's a sledgehammer. A heavy sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks and locked trunks. An ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll new floor plans. Okay. We're not 100% sure what that really means right now, but... Is there anything else in here? The whole deal is that, like, there might be more, right? There might be other... I can't, like, click on anything here. There's just a hand holding a stick. Right. Maybe there's nothing else in here. Okay. So, let's make a different door, something. What you got? Another bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. A nook. +1 key. Or the parlor. It has a little puzzle piece. Oh, and we can, on the right up there, we can use the dice to roll for new rooms, I guess. It said 2 items. Yeah, we got the sledgehammer and the dice. Let's get a key. I'm going to say we get a key. Oh, and it has another door. Oh, interesting. Okay. Here we go. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Oh, don't you worry, I'm 1 step ahead of you. No, wait, where's my notebook? Do you know, I would never need to stream again if I had £1 for every time I've lost my pen. And again, it's happened again. We don't have a pen, but it's fine. I've got my notebook. Perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Here we go. I've got my notebook. We've got a simple key. Anything else in here? No. Right, so... Yeah, there used to be like 3 or 4 pens around here, you know. There used to be, in the old days. Right, so we now have two doors. We've got this main one here, and we've got the door in the nook. Is this actually building up? Oh yeah, look, what we are building is, like, appearing down there. That's really bloody cool. Right, so let's... What have we got here? Guest bedroom plus 10 steps. Parlour, puzzle. Lavatory. Interesting, there's just nothing. We're gonna have to use that at some point, obviously, but like... Let's test out the puzzle piece rooms. Let's test them out. I'm gonna pretend Mar hasn't already told me what these are in the chat, and we're gonna act surprised. Dear Herbert, it was a great honour receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh my memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned that you were a rather singular parlour game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colours. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game. When I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend. Is that saying M. Lowry? Like Mike Lowry from Bad Boys? Mike Lowry. Okay, so we've got an eccentric old dude who is friends with Will Smith's character from Bad Boys. This is cool. This is a cool narrative. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. Right, here we go. Here's our first puzzle. There will always be at least one box, which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. Okay, we take the little winding key. Can we take a component of the parlour game? Okay. Can we take the apple? Oh, we can take the apple. Plus 2 steps. Look for food. Keep an eye out for food. Right, we're getting steps from the food. Hello there, Grandpa, Uncle, whatever you are. What are you to me? Uncle, yeah, Uncle. Anything else kicking about? Oh, here we go. You are in the parlour. Right, so let's just be clear here. We are in the parlour. We are in the parlour. So this one's telling the truth. This box is empty. The blue box is true. Now, the blue box is true. So that means this is also true. Which means this box is empty is a big fat lie. Bam! Oh, we've got currency. We've got some sort of... We've got two gems. Okay. That was a nice easy starter puzzle. That was a nice easy starter puzzle. You love to see it. They took care of us. Right, so... See down here, we want, ideally, what we want, if we wanted to really min-max this board, when we're going to this room on the right here, we want one that goes up and one that goes down to fill that wee square in the bottom left. That would be ideal. I'm already trying to, like, min-max the... But let's see what we can do. Can we get, like, a tea room? No, we can't. But we can get the bedroom to go, like, down that way. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, whoa. Oh. Storeroom's got a bunch of stuff. Let's do the bedroom for the sake of filling the map. And also because we've not been in the bedroom, there might be secret bitties in here. Can we open cupboards or... Oh. She's got a moon necklace. She's just a picture of a woman. With a necklace on. Are you anything? Can't climb over the bed to get to you? Nope. You're nothing. You're... No. No. You could be a something. Can we take the hat? No, we can't. Can we The big hand's pointing down. That's just a finger pointing at the ground. That seems like it's a something. Oh. Greetings from Reddington. Interesting. Interesting. Right, I'm getting a pen. I'm getting a pen. Right, here we go. Is there a way to flip the picture? I tried, but I am going to double, triple check. Let's do all the directions. Let's even do the D-pad. Let's try all the bumper buttons. No, that puts it back down, so let's try... Nah, not a way to flip that. Good question. Okay, the first note I'm writing is bedroom Reddington. We're gonna need that. That's a puzzle somewhere. I'm gonna head bedroom Reddington. Right, there we go. Right, we need that note. We're gonna need that. So where are we here? We want a dead end room here. We're going into a dead end, so let's pick a little dead end room. Although I wonder what happens. Maybe at some point we should experiment with putting a door to the edge of this and see if it goes somewhere. Can you jump? No, there's nothing like that. In fact, let's take a quick look at the controls, shall we? Let's take a quick look at the controls, just in case... Oh, look, bug. Look, bug. I press down, it goes to graphics. The little pointer and the colour. Look, the volume changes to blue with the pointer. You go down one, graphics blue with the pointer. You go down to controls. Boom. The colour goes down and the pointer goes back up to volume. Bug! I would have found that, I'm telling you. If I had worked in QA, I would have found that. I would have found that. That's an easy one. Oh, look, and now it's worse. Now the cursor in the wrong place is moving with it. Oh, that's bad. Oh, bug. Worst game ever made. Blueprints, room directory, stroll, system. Okay, yep, cool. Look sensitivity. I actually want to turn that up a touch. I feel like I'm turning a little slow. Yeah, let's put that there. Okay, so I actually do have a way of going faster. Left trigger. The only game to ever call the sprint button the stroll button. Oh yeah, I guess we're not sprinting, we are just sort of strolling. But I'm going faster now, okay, cool. Can't take the top hat. Okay. We're looking for a little dead end. Utility, a breaker box, what the hell does that do? Yeah, actually, that's a good shout. Bedroom... Yeah, that's a really good point. I'm gonna write about the big hand. Big hand. And then I'm gonna draw a little arrow pointing down the way. Big hand pointing down the way. But it could be a red herring. Right, let's see what a breaker box is. Let's see what a breaker box... Oh, wait, but is that gonna... Will it turn it? Yeah, of course it'll turn it, right? Okay. Let's see what a breaker box is. Okay, I'm gonna write down. Wait, let's turn them all on. Let's turn these all on. Right. I'm gonna write down breaker box question mark, question mark, question mark. I have no idea what any of that is. Does that last one say cabinet? Yeah, okay, yeah, that last one does say cabinet. So there's a cabinet that we can give power to somewhere. But it's got no switch. And I've no idea what these little lights are doing. I think to even use this button up here, I need a key card. Let's just, you know, let's figure it out. Okay, so we're heading back. Oh, wait, 2. So what, like if I go back in there, I get 2. Oh yeah, wait, look. How are you seeing this? Like, I'm losing a step just from walking back into a room I've gone into previously. Like, look, it'll go 46 now. But then we go in there, this room gives you +2, so we'll lose 1 and gain 2. Interesting, okay, cool. Interesting. So there is a reason not to be, like, building loads of little tendrils. Because then you're doing more backtracking. It would probably be better to ideally try to build one big, long... Yeah, if you could put 2 bedrooms side by side, you could put your steps up to the max. That's actually a really good bloody point. Right, this is the only way we've got left. So we need it to, like... We're going to need this to open up to somewhere. Okay, we got the hallway. We got the hallway. That's brilliant. Let's take that. Now, that then suggests that this door is going to lead to the parlour. But because there isn't a door there in the parlour, there's not a door there in the hallway. Okay, cool. It's just locked off. That makes a lot of sense, right? Now, is there anything in here for us to steal or break or read? Any clues? A bridge, some red flowers, a woman in a wedding dress. Hey, oh, here we go. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I'm just going to write that down word for word. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. What the hell? Is that going to actually be true? Like, are there rooms that we can generate that have a random chance of being locked or not? And if we build them on the west side of this board, there's a higher chance. I don't know if that's, or if this is some sort of puzzle within the words here. Okay. Okay. We'll move on. Interesting. I know what this means, but you'll have to find out. I like that. Good, good, good. Right, so we only have one door. Does the entrance of this mansion happen to be pointing south? You know, I don't know. What happens if we even... You know, I'm not going to risk trying to walk out of the mansion right now. Right, let's try... This is the only place we've got, so if we can just get one with, like, 3 different exits, that would be ideal. Oh, we do! Corridor is always left unlocked. Do you see that? Corridor is always left unlocked. Meaning that some lock? Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 gold. We don't have any gold, so that's not an issue. Let's take the security. It goes to both directions. It says gem required. We've got 2 gems. Let's go to the security room. This'll be an interesting room. Oh! A bloody cutscene! Was not expecting a little cutscene. I will say this, that character model is extremely out of place with the art of the rest of the game so far. Like, extremely out of place. Uncle was a creepy watcher. Uncle was a creepy watcher. This has got Resi Mansion vibes, Resident Evil Mansion vibe. Oh, that's us. That's back. I think I love this video game. Yeah, it's taken one of our gems. It's taken one of our gems. Just getting here took one of our gems. Interesting. Okay. Let's read there's a lot in here to do. Let's take our time here. Oh my god, there's a staff notice, meaning... Does the character actually move on the monitor? Great bloody point. Where is... Oh look, it's on a little delay, so yes, but like not fluidly. Look. That's cool. It's like it's like a little like a lot of security cameras actually are. That's actually a nice touch. Right, here we go. So it wasn't just him. It does, don't waste your step. Wait, how am I wasting my steps? Oh, I see what you mean. If we walked out of there, we'd lose steps. Does it turn? I've no idea. I can't look at it without... I can't, like, see it, you know? No, it doesn't look like it does, actually. It looks like it's just the back of me. Okay. Okay. So, yes, there's staff. He wasn't just sitting watching people on his own. There's security staff. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at the security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password... Hang on. Hold on, I'm getting right in close. I feel like I could read that if I got my face right up to it. Give me a second. It starts with an S and it ends with an N-O, but it's the bits in the middle are too scribbled to... Right, okay, let's... Right, I'm gonna write security room. Is this actually called security room? Just security. Okay, we're gonna put security. We're gonna write scribbled terminal password. Scribbled terminal password. Right. Okay. Until further notice, the antechamber... Whoa. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. The antechamber. There was some weird shit going on in this house. What if the password is just scribbled? That'd be amazing. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. The higher ranks of the estate, like the further up this board that we're going. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Wait, hold on, what? Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Right, okay, so we've got a key. We've got a key. Fishing rod, road... Wee microwave, a wee cup of tea. Oh, I could go a wee cup of tea. Can we listen to the audio recordings? Nope. Can we use the phone? No. Can we actually interact with any of this stuff? Here we go, someone's notepad. Thank you, Pinky Power, I appreciate you. Whoa, hang on. I think we've just learned a really valuable rule about the game. This is going right at the top of the page. Blue equals true. That's how we'll remember. Blue is true. I'm writing that right at the top of the page. That seems like an important fundamental rule for the game here. Blue is true. Of course, unless the person who wrote this was trying to mess with us. I might just write in brackets next to it, maybe. Right, so the red ones are lies. So what? This is a lie. Until further notice, the antechamber has been locked and access levers are no... Keycard access security doors are more like... yeah, there's no...
Oh, what a day! Oh, what a lovely day!
Thank you for subscriber, stranger I don't know in real life. Thank you. You're the best. That's someone I know in real life. Hello. Hey, you're actually here. Hello. Puzzle games are amazing. I'm in love. I'm in love. Also, are you actually here? Can you, no, in fact, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm in the middle of something. Don't look at the sub badge. Oh my god, Mar changed this colour to blue. I love it. Right, okay, we got left and right here. Let's go right. Pantry gives us money. We do not have money. Spare room's just a spare room. So is it gonna rotate them? Like, I'm confused about... Wait, what is this? Drawing room. You may draw newer floor plans while drafting in this room, but it requires a gem. Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one to draw. Oh, I can't back out of this. Oh, but I can look at the blueprint. Sick, okay. So, oh look, it's showing us how it would draw it down there. Oh, that's really... I actually love this. I love this. Okay, so we'd go right and up, or we'd go straight through, or we could... It would hit a dead end, or we can go north. Right, okay, so let's go... I kind of just want to fill in all the space. I don't know why, but I'm really into the idea of, like, filling every bit of the grid. So we're going to go spare room here. Because I don't want to use our last gem. So I'm going to go spare room. Let's go and have a look at the spare room. Could be nothing. Could be important puzzle pieces. Who knows? Something's been painted over. Can't pick up the ladder. Oh, can we use this little sticky thing? No, we can't. Any secrets, any clues, any hidden bitties? Not a one. Next room. Right, let's bring up the thing. Chapel, whenever you enter the chapel, lose money. We're not going to the chapel until we've got money. Because And then again, this might be the perfect time because we don't have any. Den gives us a gem. Courtyard. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the chapel with no money and see what happens to us. We saw this on the security cameras. The chapel. Nothing in the pews. No. Can't like... Oh, there's a big chess piece. Big chess piece. Probably nothing, but like, you know, when you're playing puzzle games and you see chess pieces, like, your mind... Oh. Because, you know, puzzle games love a chess piece. Interestingly, there's absolutely nothing to interact with. I'm gonna wager. Here's what I'm gonna wager. These pictures, these beautiful stained glass, there's numbers on them. There's numbers on these. 1, 4, 6, 3, 2, right, okay. Hold on. Chapel, window, numbers. I'm not going to write down what each of them is specifically or anything like that, but like, we are going to need this. At some point, we're going to come across a puzzle and go, oh, it's the chapel numbers. So let's just keep that in mind. Are they related to the statues on the walls? That's a good point. Are we actually solving this puzzle in this room, maybe? No, I don't think they are. Maybe. But not in any way that we can, like, interact with them. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of biblical vibe here. But the idea that we're seeing one of them, this one here, speaks to me. This is, like, modern riding gear. This is like that, you know, that's how people who hunt foxes dress. So I get the feeling we're actually seeing stained glass windows of, like, a real person that existed in this world. Okay, cool. Now, here's the question. Could we have come to the chapel with money and had a different experience here? Because it did say it would take a coin off us when we came in here, and obviously we didn't. Horseback riding gear, yeah, that's, yeah. Right, let's have a look. Guest bedroom's a dead end, but it gets us 10 steps. Pantry would take us round to the right. That's probably good for us. The John is also a dead end. Let's go pantry. Let's get some coins. Let's go pantry. Could be something useful in here. Oh, a banana. Eat the banana. Little bit of money. Little bit of money. Here we go. Bridget. Is this the first time we've heard of Bridget? Let's keep that in mind. There's a Bridget. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. So they're planning out that we actually only have 50 steps. What the hell? 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Interesting, okay. Interesting. 50 steps should be enough. That's so strange. He's like, they're specifically talking about the rules of the game. We're getting Marv's first prediction in the chat here. Let's hear it. I kind of loved hearing Marv's predictions about South of Midnight as we played through it and sort of found new information. We both kept going like, okay, I think this thing different now. Okay, well now I actually think that the apple gave you 2 steps, the banana gave you 3. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's going to be like a maths puzzle at some point about fruit. Right, here we go. Oh, man. That's one thing I've heard about this game is people saying like, there's not the kind of puzzles in the game like you'd expect from a normal puzzle game where it's like you're moving the blocks to try and make the square, you know, there's not like puzzles like that, and it's not like mathy puzzles like the, you know, those kind of games. It's more like The Witness. No, that's a bad example. It's more like the Outer Wilds where it's more observational puzzle, you know, it's things like what we've already just, you know, we're looking around and observing rather than actually physically solving, you know, how to make the dials, you know, whatever. Right, so we'd put the den there and it would just go straight through. We'd put the boudoir there and it would turn. Placed on the minimap when you're selecting a new room. Yeah. Inventory sledgehammer. Wait, what can I do with the sledgehammer again? I can't even remember. So the drawing room... Sledgehammer's for locks, yeah. Right, okay, let's put... How many of these have we not done? We might as well just try and do every single room at least once. So let's do the den. Let's just go straight through with the den. No, is that a bad idea? I wish I could turn the rooms. I wish I could turn them. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room, but it does require a gem to go in there. Right, let's do the boudoir. No, shit, we're doing the drawing room. No, We're doing the den. We're doing the den. There's got to be good stuff in the den. Right, let's have a look around. Let's have a look around. Yeah, we might as well just do it and see as much as possible. Yeah, and we've got the dice for the refresh. That's a very good point. We've got that one dice for the refresh. If we're ever completely screwed, let's save that dice for like, oh no, none of these rooms work for us. The run might be over. And then we'll throw out the dice. Oh, a little gem. A little gem. Xena says there's another chess piece. Where are you? Wait, oh yeah, little pawn. Little pawn. Oh my god, could it be... Hey Scruffy, what is up? How are you doing? We're solving puzzles. This might be mad, right? This might be mad, but could it be that you've got to line up the rooms the way that you would line up the chess pieces on the board? We've got to put all the pawns in a row. We've got to put... That'd be too much, but you know... How are you doing, Scruffy? It's good to see you. Scruffy's a bit of an inspiration, honestly. I see Scruffy streaming, doing his thing, and I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be a good streamer. We appreciate the Scruffy. Yeah, there's a lot of clocks. And they're all, at least they're all at the same time. Yeah, they're all at the same time. They're all at, what is it, 12:09? Whoa, wait, the clock's actually going in real time. Oh, shit. The clock's going in real time. Yeah, okay, interesting. There is a real in-game time. That is not my real time, you know, it's not the actual time here. But there is an in-game time. And that is what this room is teaching us, because every clock in this room has that time. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that looks like a locked thing, doesn't it? But I can't actually interact with it. We got the gem. I'm just making sure I've not missed anything in this room before we try and move on. Right. The hands, yeah. And you were saying there's a hand in this room too. The pictures of hands. Oh, like this. Yeah, these photos are gonna be something, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna... That's not the first of this picture we've seen. This picture has been in one of the other rooms too. But yeah, these pictures are definitely something. These... Right, where are we anyway? Remember, we've still got the exit at security way back. We've got the exit that goes that way at security. But let's keep going this way for now, because remember, if we were actually run back to security, it'll use up steps between the rooms. So we're going to keep trying to press on this way as much as we can. Right, what have we got? We've got a corridor. A whole passageway, hello. And a commissary. Items for sale. There's a bloody shop. Oh, gems, look. The shop requires a gem. The passageway requires 2 gems. Now, if we put the passageway there, that's... Oh... If we put the shop there... No, the shop would screw us. Shop would put us right back round on ourselves. It's a dead-end shop. Shit. Then we'd have to run back to security. Corridor would send us straight through... Yeah, but... Just seeing the shop and taking the hit is worth it. But... I am going to play the long game here. Yeah, I'm gonna build the passageway. I feel safer building the passageway. First game, worst game. So true, but I'm trying not to make it too bad. First game, worst game is so true. Right, so that is our future. That is north. This right here is where we are going. So let's go this way and try and connect it up to the other room. Right, we got the bathroom. We got a storeroom. We got a kitchen. Kitchen could come down and... Yeah, let's do kitchen. Also, food for sale. Food for sale in the kitchen. I wonder if we'll actually meet someone. Requires a gem. We don't have any gems. Okay, shit. Shit. Let's just do... Should we do a storeroom? Should we do a storeroom? Yeah, well, let's do a storeroom. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. We get the coin, we get the gem, we get the key. Look at that. If that's not an important part of some puzzle, I don't even know. A gold key. A blue gem. Plans for the hit. Look, little bits for the house. Interesting. Nothing else in here. Are we outfit painting? Okay, okay. Chess piece. Oh wait, oh, whoa, whoa! We need to be, I need to be on it. That's well hidden. Now that we know things are hidden like that, we need to be searching. And there's a pawn in here. Thank you, Zena! Oh! Right. I'm gonna write storeroom, pawn, and blue swimming bird. Pawn and blue bird drawing. Pawn and blue bird drawing. Weird. Weird. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Right. Let's go. Sort of shot myself in the foot a little bit with that one, but it was kind of worth it. Right, so we want ideally this... Oh, I didn't realize there was a fourth, like a further... I thought it was a 4 wide, but it's a 5 wide. I've really shot myself in the foot there. Right, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go. Guest room's a dead end. Boudoir takes us round to the right. Kitchen takes us to the left. Again, there's always the draw of the redraw. There's the appeal of the dice. But I think it's always worth it to keep the blueprint open to see what where you're going on the map. What do you mean, like here on the screen here when we've got it open over here? Or just as we're like wandering around? For picking stuff, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say that we go... Do we already have a boudoir? No, we don't, right? We're going boudoir. Takes us round to the right. We might end up having to go all the way back to security at some point, but let's go boudoir. Right. Show me stuff. Show me stuff. Women's blue heels. Whoa! We've found a safe! Right, we'll be back for you once we've searched everywhere else. Just give me 1 second. We'll be back for you, Mr. Safe. Are you interactable at all, little dancing lady? Oh, way. There's a puzzle in here somewhere, right? There's something in here. We're supposed to spot something. We're supposed to be seeing something here. Right, hold on. We're going to go check the safe. What is this room called? Boudoir, right. Boudoir. Anything else lying around in the boudoir before we hit that safe up? No, it really doesn't look like it. I can't interact with this gramophone at all. The drawers don't open. Okay, let's take a quick look at this safe, shall we? Let's just try 1255. Nope. Okay. We need a number. We need numbers for a safe. That's it. There's not much more we can do with it. We need numbers for a safe. Let's see. The church numbers were just 1 to... I think it was just 1 to 6. Is there anything in here that could tell us what the numbers are? Anything at all? Nah, nothing conclusive, that's for sure. Right, okay, so I am gonna write down boudoir. How the hell do you spell boudoir? B-O-U. I wouldn't have expected B-O-U. That's a plot twist. Boudoir. Safe. Safe and Christmas photo. Safe and Christmas photo. Right. Ooh, French spelling. Right, okay. Okay. Let's move on. We got the corridor, which we can go right through. We got the dining room. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Pardon? Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Once you've drawn floor... Oh, actually, hang on. I'm gonna show you something. See right under where my camera is. I'm gonna move my camera so you can see it. I am in the boudoir rank 5. I'm not sure if that's telling me two separate pieces of information. I'm in the boudoir and also I am rank 5, or if it's telling me that the boudoir is rank 5. Let's move on and find out, but I'm going to leave my camera moved up here so you can see that. That might be important. It's like chess. It's related to the map. It's like chess. Okay. Then here we are going to go... Here we're going to go dining room, I guess. 5 ranks up from where you started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I see what you mean. Each row is a rank. 6, 7, 8. So 8's the top one. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Damn. Okay. So we'd need to... We save the dining room for the very top. Except it is our best option right now. No, it's not. We could use corridor. We've not seen corridor yet. Let's use corridor. It's not the best thing we could do, but it's better than nothing. Select a room to draft. I've done it. I've drafted it. What do you want from me? Ah, weird. Okay, sorry. Little coal mine on a track. No chess... Oh, charts of sales going up or inflation going up. Who knows? A little hat. We got ourselves a little hat. No, just a plain old corridor. Okay. I'm having a big brain moment. Don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me. If you've sussed something out, let me figure it out. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Dining room. Yeah, there's the dining room again. And there's the patio. Spread gems in each green room. Oh, right, because there's different coloured rooms. Look, yeah, the chapel was a red room. Blue rooms. The passageways and corridors are orange rooms. The rooms are actually colour-coded. Right, for the sake of moving around the board then, I'm going to put down the patio, because it takes us up. Let's go have a look. It needs a gem, we'll use a gem. Is the game too quiet? Like, can you hear the ambient sounds? Feels quiet. Oh. Shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. I was about to write, is the game quiet? Yeah, it feels quiet to me. Let me just quickly go into wavelength. Let's go. Where are you hearing this game? It's actually up quite loud. Let's do it in game then. Right, we've got a shovel. Oh look, we've actually... Heyo! We got a rather dirty coin. You, sir, are a rather dirty coin. Whoa, there's another dig spot. Almost missed it. A rather dirty coin. Oh, we're getting rich now. We're getting rich now. Green gem. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Okay, okay. Can we make use of the grill here? No. No making use of the grill. Beautiful out there. Beautiful on the estate. Absolutely beautiful. The door is locked. Shit, I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess we use our one key. Oh no, we got two keys. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Right, we got guest room, dead end. East wing hall. Oh, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That takes us left and up. Or the vault. Dead end, shitloads of money. Requires 3 gems. Whoa. Requires 3 bloody gems. Yeah, we need to get into the vault at some point. We absolutely need to get into the vault. So I'm going to wager the vault is another room that gives us a cutscene. That's my guess. But for now, we're doing the East Wing Hall. Hats. Hats. Drawings. Bits and pieces, the outside. Oh, look, there's windows to the outside because we're on the east. West rooms may be locked, yeah. So remember that note that said west rooms may be locked? Yeah, it was a red note. Oh my god, so it's east rooms may be locked. And that's why that's... It was, I don't even remember that being a red note. I think we read that note before we found out that red notes are lies. That's brilliant. I love that. Give me that. Right, so we can continue along or continue up. Let's go along. I got skincare. Good, good. Or it's just west rooms aren't locked. Yeah, that's a good point. Right, we got the guest bedroom to a dead end. We got the John for a dead end. Or we got the courtyard to go through. So let's take the courtyard. Oh, mounds of dirt. Hang on. We got dirt. A turnip. 6 steps. I'll eat that turnip. I'll eat that right up. Whoa, word. Oh. Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Now we're cooking. Got some coinage, a little bit of coinage. Aren't video games fun, eh? Right, here we go. Locked, no keys. Locked and no keys. Shit. Shit. Okay. Was this one locked too? Oh no. Right. It's time. It's time. We are going all the way back to the security room. We knew this day was coming. I really hope we've got enough steps. Right, let's not mess this up and accidentally go in the wrong room. God, I hope we've got enough steps to get back. Oh, I can't believe they're both locked. Right, we want back the way. Yeah, it was apples, oranges, and bananas. No turnips. Right, we're going through here. I just want to make sure I've not actually missed anything. Now that we know that some of these notes are hidden, like, hidden, I just want to give everywhere a quick second glance. Right, we're back in the church. It's taken a coin off me this time. Of course it has. Right. We want to go straight ahead twice to get to security. Church tax, yeah, typical. Right, so where... It says there's 2 of the clock in, clock out machines. Is this it? Is this the clock in, clock out machine? Oh, I never even used this when we were first in here. Oops. Oops. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. The list will be updated as new rooms surrounding. 0 fruit, 0 gems. Yes, we've done it. That means we've not missed a thing. We've not missed a thing. Thorough. Thorough as thorough can be. This is a great... yes, this is a cool addition to the game. This is very cool. Doesn't account for secret notes, though. Very true. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Okay. Keycard system settings. Love being here. Thank you for being here, Emily. Have a great stream. Please have a great stream. Keycard security level medium. Offline mode locked. Set security level. Change offline mode. Set security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. E.g., you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. So I feel like this early in the game, we probably want to set that to low. But later on in the game, we might want to set it to high because we understand that we want security rooms. I don't know, but I'm setting it to low. I'm setting it to low. Security card doors might have better stuff, yes, but we'll need security cards. So yeah, let's set it to low for now until we know what this is about, and then we can mess with it. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are... Oh yeah, okay, so we want this to unlocked. Confirmed setting. What has that actually done? Mar seems to have sussed that. What has that done? Remember that control panel you found earlier? Yes. Oh, now we can utilize it. You had an option to enable or disable security doors. Yeah, that's very true. Okay, cool. Very cool. So now we've activated that. We've still got 29 steps. Wouldn't want any staff members locked inside the mansion at night. You turned on all... Yeah, I turned them all on, yeah. Yeah, I did. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, but I did turn them all on. Right, okay, cool. Let me... Can I just read this again? Hang on. Can I just read this again? This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. During a blackout, for example. Alright, okay, so if there's no power, the default state of these doors is unlocked. I see. Okay, cool. That's if the power goes out. Right, I feel you. Right, so then there is still another setting. There's still the network. Log into network. Oh, there's a terminal password. Okay, right, hold on. I'm adding this to the security. The password's on the wall. Yeah, we just don't have it. Yeah, I definitely, like, the puzzle definitely isn't squinting at these scribbles to try to read it. Like, that is not the intended, you know. Like, we will find this answer when we actually find it. Because there's no way the developer intended us to get really close to the screen and try to squint through these scribbles. So I'm not going to do that. Let's wait until we actually get the password. I see an S and an M or maybe an N. Yeah, me too. Shit, I just walked between those rooms. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. God damn it, I need to be smarter. We cannot be doing that. Right, let's press on. This is our only path forward unless we get a key. A black light back to this pit. Yeah, you might be right. This room counts as 2 bedrooms and is also a dead end and the end of the run. The dining room, meal, wine cellar. Right, we're going dining room. I'm not using the re-roll until it's absolutely necessary. So let's go dining room. Pawn. There's a pawn in here. Dining room. Pawn. Right, what else is in the dining room? Mar thinks he's sussed the chess pieces. That's very exciting. Dining room. Is there really nothing in here? It's just the meal that would get served once we hit level 8. Or rank 8 or whatever. Huh. Okay. Nothing tucked behind the cabinet, no. Anything in the deer's mouth? No. You gotta check these things. Okay, so we need a room that turns right. If we do not get a room that turns right, the run is over, basically. There's the West Wing Hall. There's the toilet that would kill us. There's the commissary for the shop, but it would also... Yep, okay, we're going West Wing Hall. It's that simple. Now, in here, we've got something interesting, because this door here, going back the way, the West Wing Hall, this goes down... Yeah, I think you only get the option to place the West Wing Hall when you are placing on the far right. Same with the East Wing Hall. I think we only got the option to place that because we were placing directly on the east. So I'm assuming the 3 that appear are based on where you're putting them. But below us here, We've got 3 here. We could ideally go down 1 and make 2 of the dead end rooms. Make like a bathroom and a bedroom because we've never checked them. So let's try our best to make a few dead ends down the bottom here. Right. We can't place the veranda because it requires gems. So we've got the bunk room. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Or we got the guest bedroom. 10 steps. I'm going to say that we probably want... Interestingly though, right, so here's the thing, right? Guest bedroom obviously gets us more steps. But guest bedroom has been appearing since the very beginning of the run. This bunk room is new. And I'm thinking maybe it's further in the game you get the bunk. I don't know, but yeah, let's say for the sake of steps, let's play it safe. Let's put a guest bedroom for the sake of steps. Right, we've never been in here. Oh, the metal detector's going off. Oh, it's the... It's telling us that there's stuff to find in the room. I love that. You want me over here? Am I getting warmer? Is it the dog? Is it the ball? Big anchor. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly, KL. Yep, we've seen a bunch of riding gear. Now we know they do go out on the old hunt. This metal detector is telling me that there's something to... Where are you sending me to a metal detector? What is that? Can't click on that, weird. Okay. Oh, there, it's right there. Right. I don't think there's anything else we can click on in here. There's 1 bedroom, 2. 2 steps for a bedroom, but 10 steps for the guest bedroom. Yeah, we are gonna need some... We are dangerously close on steps here. Let's do it. North here is our only way. We are cutting it close. Whoa. Bathroom, dead end, game over. Dark room, not dead end. Nursery, dead end, game over. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. What does that mean? Right, we're going dark room. We're going dark room. We've not seen this. This is cool. No. Nobody... Hey, I've heard people say puzzle, and I've heard people say roguelike, but no one told me horror. This is bullshit. This is false advertising. I was never told horror. The security door is locked by electronic keycard. No, it can't be. I don't want that. No. Right, so it's too dark in here. Okay, so we need to go back to the breaker, yeah. Shit. It's just a dark room. It's literally just a dark room. Right, we need to go back to the utility closet, which could not be further away. Are you kidding? Right, come on. Let's go. We're gonna go turn off security doors. Not here. But down here. Down here. +2 for walking in here. Yeah. Right, here it is. Okay. So, keycard entry system off. Oh wait, look, darkroom. We can turn the darkroom on and the keycard entry system off. Right? Right? We just watched the darkroom flick off. Yeah, that happens in real life, Mar. That happens in my house all the time. If one of the lights go out, the little switch in the cupboard switches itself off. And you have to go in and switch it back. Ask your parents. This shit happens all the time. That makes sense. Right, okay, so that's very interesting. Okay, right, so we've turned the darkroom back on. We've turned the keycard system off. The danger says... Fuck, my eyes are bad. Here we go. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Interesting. Okay. One of the switches is missing and it definitely says cabinet behind it. Okay. Now we head back to that room. This is it though. A tag with the number 10 on it. You think turn off the other 2 switches? Why? And should I turn these off? What the hell are they? Oh my god, they can change... I can change the colour of the... What is happening here? But what color do they need to be red, red, blue, pink, green, red? Right, sick, let's go. I'm leaving them all on. They were all off at first, remember. We're going back. I'm not sure we're going to make it back in enough steps, honestly. Oh no, we could be fine. We could be fine. We're still on our first run here, Spirit Weasel. This is our first run. We are putting down floor plans as we go from room to room. We've got a sledgehammer, a shovel, and a metal detector. And we are having a goddamn blast of a time, honestly. You might be very close to seeing the end of the first run here. Here we go. Here we go. Lights are on. Oh my god, there's so much stuff to look at. Right, here we go. Here we go. Oh my word. There's a lot of stuff to look at. Blueprints. Metal detector's going a bit crazy. Before I start reading any of these notes, I want to find where the blue tick... It's here. It's right here. What do you want? Oh, this! Oh. Okay. So is that one use item up the top left? Or is that like a permanent item in the inventory? It's a permanent item in the inventory. Right, Spirit Weasel, the basic premise is you're staying in your uncle's house. You have to get to room... He said there's 45 rooms in the hotel and you need to get to room 46 and that's it. But you're not allowed to stay overnight. The rooms shift constantly. You only get a certain number of steps. So I'll show you here. Here's the roguelike part, right? The only way we've got left to go from here is north, right? So we will click to go north. Oh no, I'm gonna have to read everything in the room first. I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you in a bit. And also, remember, there is a real in-game time that is constantly changing. That is the actual in-game time. Let's look at some of this stuff. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Can't really see what it says on that love note there, but that's interesting. We got some apples hanging from a tree, and then we've got a H something on that, on the thing. So we're getting the feeling that our uncle was in love with this woman. That's the vibe I'm getting so far. Our uncle was in love with a woman. The woman we've seen all over this house. That's my immediate... There's a different woman, potentially. Sitting at a computer. Okay. Okay. The staff. The help. There's the staff again. What? A blurry photo of the staff and then like a nice clear photo of them. Oh, and now they're even blurrier, yeah. Which will develop more and more. That's pretty cool, actually. Imagine that. That'd be sick as hell. A picture of his camera. He probably took that in a mirror, maybe? Oh yeah, there's him taking selfies in a mirror with an old camera. Hey-oh. Underdeveloped thing. It's the same brand as the safe, Psycha Co. That's a great point, Mar. That was the same brand as the safe. Well spotted. Well bloody spotted. There's some dude. That's not us. That's not Grandpa. That's not us, and that's not Uncle. Oh. Some men. Oh, and if this picture was better developed, we might be able to read that note. Interesting. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Oh, here we go. Another version of this. He's holding one of the blue or red notes. Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. There's the tree. There's another selfie. Right, that's all the photos. That is every photo, I think. Here's someone holding the Queen of Diamonds. Someone holding the Queen of Diamonds. So Spirit Weasel, here's where the roguelike stuff comes in. Whenever you go to leave a room and enter the next room, it brings up three random rooms to choose from. So if we put the toilet there, that'd be a dead end. Bathroom, dead end. We put the billiards room, it goes round to the right. We put the locksmith, dead end. So we have to put the billiards room. Now remember, in one of the notes we read earlier, someone said that there is a puzzle in here, but you do not need to know the rules of darts to do the puzzle. So that's worth remembering. We're going to interact with this. This is the puzzle. But first, let's look everywhere else. I love pool. I've played pool quite a bit when I was younger. I really enjoy a good game of pool. Snooker, I don't understand it at all. I have no idea what that is. But pool, we like. Right, this puzzle's the only thing in here. All I can do is pick numbers. We'll go 10. Nope. We go 8 because there's an 8 there? Yeah, okay. 7 and 3. Oh, right. 10. That's 15 and triple 7? Is that right? 15 and double 7? So let's say it was 15 and 14, that would be 29. But there isn't a 29. So let's assume that number, that little thing in the middle is a minus. And we'll say that it's 15 minus 7. Remember, Spirit Weasley, we're saying you do not need to know the rules of darts to solve this puzzle. So it won't be that that middle ring is triple and the outer ring is double. They specifically said you do not need to know about darts to solve this puzzle. So it will not be that. I am going to assume that that one is a minus. And we are going to go 15 minus 7. Which is 8. Bam! Okay, cool. So we're going to go 15 minus 6, which would be 9. Who said that? One of the notes in the previous rooms. You probably weren't here for it. Don't worry about it. Right, okay. So now we've got 10 and whatever that section is. I think purple means multiply. It was an in-game note, yeah. So will we say it's multiplied by 2? So this one would be 14. It would be 10. Oh, I see, it's multiplied. So it wouldn't be 10 and 2 times 2 is 4, so 14. It would be 10 times 2, which is 20. That's a... yeah, okay. It is that. Okay, okay. So we want 15 minus 11 is 4. Times 3 is 12. We've actually bloody done it. We sussed it out. Yes. Oh, there's 2 keys in here. Oh, chat, we did it. We bloody did it. That is gaming. Gaming. Okay, we've got 2 keys. We can now go back over to the east to get those 2 doors. Or we could go round here and connect it from this side. Yeah, Spirit Weasel, I've heard a lot of people talking about how the puzzles in this game are a lot like Outer Wilds, where you're not like solving puzzles. You're more observing and trying to understand the like colors and the shapes rather than like, you know, moving the dials, and it's a lot more observational, I've heard. Right, here we go. Next. Right, we have bunk room, dead end, game over. Mage chamber, perfect. The mage chamber, perfect for what we want. Office. Opportunities to earn and spread money, also perfect. Oh shit, look at mage chamber. Yeah. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. That's a bad room. No, no, no. I bet there's a quest item in there. I bet there is a useful item in that room. Nah, we're not putting the mage chamber, but we are putting that one towards the end of the run. Yeah, we gotta do office. It's gotta be office. Oh no, it needs 2 gems. The office needs 2 gems. Shit. Okay, it's maid chamber. It's maid chamber. That sucks. I know we're going to get less stuff lying around. But we need 2 gems for the office. The bunk room is a dead end. The maid's chamber gets us there. We do, Mar has just pointed out, we have a single reroll. A single reroll. But we are keeping that for when it is game over. Right now we can push on with the maid's chamber. The redraw is for when it is, we are screwed. And right now we are not screwed. Let's go take a look at the maid's chamber. This is so cool. This is a cool game. I'm actually pretty sure. Whoa. That's a something. Mila. 4 letters, Mila. Hang on, right. I'm on to page 2. We're on to page 2 on the notes. This room is called the maid's chamber. Right, hang on. Maids. I'm just going to write maids. I'll know. Maids. Mila statue. Mila. Not many things we've come across have had actual words like that. Mila. Could all be Roman numerals. Are they all Roman letters? Are they actually all Roman letters? Holy shit, that's amazing. Like, I know I is, and I know L is, but are M and A... Ha, interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Keep that in mind. You might have just sussed something. Twitch was refusing to show chat. You know, Pinky Power, I'm not someone who watches Twitch that often, but I've actually noticed lately when I'm trying to sit and watch something, there are times where the chat just stops. And I'm like, what's going on here? And I have to reload to get it again. Yeah, I have actually noticed that as a viewer. Staff noticed. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Our uncle, the dude who sent us the letter, who said that we'll get this manor if we can find room 46. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. We are thinking, then, that Mrs. Babbage is like the head of the house, the head of the, like, help, maybe? And follow the instructions left by the Baron himself. Effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6. Miss Babbage. Oh, photo. Hey. There's the staff. These are our people. Game Pass, Spirit Weasel. It's on Game Pass. Oh, it's also on PS Plus, I think, but like Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. I actually have no idea how much it is. Probably the price of a full price game. I buy yourself a month of Game Pass. Have the best time of your goddamn life. I guarantee you a month of Game Pass will be a lot cheaper than this game. Right, we're probably going to find out who all of these people are as we play. Let's do this, let's carry on. Can we wear the maid outfit? No, we can't. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Right. We extremely need a room here that just opens in all direct. We need like a flower room. It goes out to the sides and it goes up. We are desperate right now. We need to use one of the keys. God damn it. Okay. Oh, the lockpick. The lockpick. I understand that, Spirit. I do. I get it. I don't feel it, but I feel it. I hope you know. I don't personally feel it, but I feel you. I do. Right, y'all. We have the wine cellar. Dead end. We'd have to go back round. I just realised I could have used the lockpick and I didn't. Damn it. Mail room, dead end. Drawing room, 2 exits. Perfect! Oh, and the drawing room requires a gem. Okay, drawing room it is with our 1 gem. We might be... Nero, how many webcams do you have? 1. 1. This one. Otherwise, we'd have a rat cam. You know, I'm not a rich, fancy person in the slightest. I didn't know what a drawing room was, but I would never, ever have actually guessed it was a room for drawing. That might just be me. Maybe you know the drawing room, of course. But I really didn't think what people... I've heard the term drawing room before. I never thought it was a room where people draw. That has actually surprised me. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans. Yeah. From which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Alright, so it's like a free dice roll. It's a free redraw. Huh, look. Look. Look at that little arrow. That's not there for no reason. That's not there for no reason. It's how wide their gate is. Yeah, look. It's how wide that person's gate is. What the hell? Obviously, steps up the top left are a big part, but like, it's actually a thing here. There is a tip for you that you missed. Oh, really? Shit, sorry, hang on. I was thinking if it was going to do that, it might be 1 webcam pointed at the notebook. That's not bad. Try turning in your key card, shovel, or lockpick before you call it a day, rather than stashing it early on when you might still need... Ah, that's actually a good point, Xena. Can I do that now? Like, if I go here in my inventory, can I, like, interact with these things? Like, I can look at them, but I can't, like, do anything with them. Interesting. But I think there is rooms where you can store stuff, so we might want to consider storing stuff. He's drawn himself, or someone else has drawn him. Oh, no. Someone was drawing him. Okay. The dog tags with the number 10 again. After the first run, we're going to take a little break, a little 5-minute break. We're going to go to the bathroom, we're going to digest what we did, and then we'll get set up for run 2. This is incredible. Right. So we could actually go through here. We could get something here that connects us right through, and we'd reconnect to the courtyard, and that would honestly be bloody perfect. But for now, we are going to go left this way. Pinky Power says the clocks are running. Yeah, there is an in-game time. The clocks are moving all together on an in-game time. So I assume at some point we're going to need to know the actual in-game time. Right, we've got the bathroom, dead end. We've got a conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Oh, okay. Observatory. +1 currency we've never seen before for each time you've drafted the observatory. Huh. Don't forget the time. You cannot stay overnight. Oh, I'm not sure it works like that. Maybe. I'm not sure it works like that, but that's a good point, yeah. Right. We've got the option to redraw for free, so I'm gonna take it. We're in the drawing room, so we can redraw for free. I'm gonna redraw for free. Right, we only get one redraw for free. Interesting, okay. So we've got the terrace, the nursery, or the commissary. Oh, shit. Oh. The nursery and the commissary both cost gems that we don't have. The terrace makes green rooms in the future not cost gems. This is the one. Listen to the audio design when you walk out here. That's a nice touch. Fruit, yes. Plus 3 steps for a banana. Plus 3 steps for a banana. A banana. Oh my god, this is cool as hell. Right, we're going across. We need a one that goes left and straight ahead. That would be the dream. We need... Oh no, let's use the lockpick kit. Let's try the lockpick kit. It worked. It actually bloody worked, I think. Okay, so bathroom, dead end. Bunk room, dead end. Office, dead end. Oh, but we get a free redraw. We're going to take it. Mailroom, dead end. Nursery, dead end. Observatory, dead end. Sugar lumps. Okay, we're going to use our dice. Now it's finally time to use our one dice. Let's pray to the RNG lords. Yes! Okay, now we're on to something. Oh shit. Oh shit, the gem. The one that is the perfect shape that we need. Whenever you enter this, lose 2 steps. Yikes. Conference room. Not ideal, but it does get us up the way. It's not ideal. Locksmith, keys for sale, not ideal. We're putting in the gem. It's not ideal, but it's the perfect path we need. We're running out of steps, y'all. We're running out of steps. It's -2. Hand paint in the wall. We got a tree. We got balls. That's the other room we've already been in. It has looped back through to the courtyard. We got some coins in the gym. That's nice. Can we shoot a hoop? Can I basket to the ball? Can I sport to the ball, please? Let me shoot a basket. Nah, alright. Fine. Moving on. Office requires 2 gems. Shit. Okay. We're going back to the East Hall wing after this. The East Wing Hall. That's our only way left. So we are going to put in... We're going to need to get the bathroom eventually. Like, we're going to need to eventually. But right now, we're putting in the bunk room. We need all the steps we can get. We need a bunk room. Let's go have a look at what's hidden in here. Oh my god, there's a creature! Ah! Right, most important note. New page. Bunk room. Creature! Oh my god, we creatures, there's a creature! Holy shit, bunk room creature. Hello. A drum. A wee teepee. Yes! Oh, little science station, here we go. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid and today is a good day because I threw away his aeroplane. What the fuck? I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Fuck you, Herbie. Herbie is mean and really stupid. What the Right, what's he saying next? Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside. Oh right, we're figuring it out here. This was the other brother. This was written by Simon. So, this was written by Herbie. This is the diary of Herbie. And this is the brother Simon writing some bullshit. Herbie is mean and really stupid and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Now we're back to Herbie saying, Simon threw away my airplane. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. Okay. Oh no, wait! Now, here's... Yeah, here's Simon back. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book, because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. So, the older brother is Herbie, and this shithead here is the younger brother, Simon. Oh shit, there's a print. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. That's this book. Okay, so Herbie's writing a nice diary. Herbie's writing a nice diary about his brother Simon. Then Simon is stealing the book and writing these shitty notes about Herbie. And then, no, we are Simon. No, I'm telling you, that's what this book says. I don't know if we are Simon. Isn't our grandpa Simon? But either way, like, maybe we are Simon, but this is Simon, this is the brother Simon's diary. This is Herbie and Simon writing in the same book. I don't know about us, but these two are definitely Herbie and Simon. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Okay, so Simon actually did steal the book. This is Simon saying he took the book when they were kids. And now he's writing a note saying I can finally return it to him all these years later. Interesting, okay. But also, we might be Simon. This is us finding a book about our childhood? Maybe? Coin, coin, coin. Are we in purgatory here? Is the mansion real? Oh, I can't play the little games console. No! Can we take any of these tools? No, we can't. Right, okay, we've got 12 whopping steps left. This is gonna end poorly. Here we go, we're going back. We lose... Look, we're on 12 right now, right? The gymnasium, we go down to 11 and then we drop the 2. It's not that the move... I read your message about the dining room, man. I'm not sure we'll have enough steps. So... not only do we lose 1 step for entering it, we then lose another 2. That's bullshit. We've been in here, we're down to 8 steps, we're down to 7. Reading I read it. I read it. About me being Simon and all that. I read it. What are you talking about? I read it out. Hold on, God, the chat are giving me grief. Blueprints is a roguelike first-person exploit, yeah, where you place... I read, you gotta stop asking me to read the things I'm not reading out. I'm still reading them. That's actually not true. Right, can we use the lockpick kit? You don't seem able to pick this door's lock. Right, we'll use the last key. This is it. This is it. Wine, so yeah, you're right. I lied about that. I'm really bad for reading them. You're right. Okay, we've got the conference room, or we've got the kitchen. Kitchen requires a gem. Conference room it is. I love as well, because we've built it on the right side of the thing. There's windows. Like, there must be iterations of every room, basically, with, like, different walls and stuff. Can we read anything? Red note. Red note. Safe code 9083. But that's a red note. So what, is it the opposite of that? Or is that just a lie? That's just wrong. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Take all notes and place them in the office safe. Safe code 9083. But if it was upside down, it would be 3806. So we could try both of those in that room. We found a key. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So, where was the room with the safe? Was the safe in the den? Let me check my notes. Where was the safe? The boudoir. The boudoir had the safe. Okay, could we get there from here in that many steps? We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. We could get there in 4 steps. But we would basically be done. Right, we need to make a decision. Do we keep going forwards? Or do we go back and... Yeah, screw it. We keep going. We now know the code. We now know the code. So let's... We could go... Right, let's go left here. Let's go left here to that little dead end and see if we can get a right turn. If not, we'll take a dead end. Shit. Yeah, try the lockpick key. The lockpick. Yes, the lockpick worked. So it's a random chance every time you get one of these that the lockpick will work. The only one of these we can take is the mailroom. The others require gems. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. So we draft it now. And we need to remember to draft it on the next run. Yeah, order placed. Right, write this down. Write it down. We need the mailroom on run 2. Big letters. Remember to make a mailroom. Remember mailroom. Specifically on the next day. That might be worth checking at some point in the future if it's just delivered the next day and then it just sits there forever, or if you have to get it the next day. I'm not testing that now. Tomorrow we're definitely making a mailroom, but 7, 8, 20 runs from now, let's test how the mailroom works. Simon P. Jones. I think that is us, maybe, or our dad. Simon P. Jones. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. This is written to us. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance of arriving during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favour and be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. That was us in our brother's diary before. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused, cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Diriga blocks. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So this is our dad sending us a letter saying, I hope you're having fun exploring your dead uncle's mysteries. Dad's name's Simon too. Yeah, that is very possible, you know, that Dad's name is Simon too. That is very, very possible. You know, that's probably actually accurate. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Revan to sender, as he no longer is employed with our staff. Oh. Okay, we've got a name, Denny Revan, who got fired. Written in red. Denny Revan. Utility room fuse. Whoa. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Yeah, we're getting, where's my cam? Yeah, we're getting a photo of that. Hang on. Right, we got ourselves a little photo of it. That's perfect. Smile, chat, you're on camera. Okay, so we need to go back to the utility room fuse box at some point. So I'm going to put a little star next to the places we actually need to go back to. We need to go back to the utility room with this information. I think you should note this down. Yeah. Pressing any green button makes it blue. Blue next to red makes purple. Yep. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, shit, this is interesting. This is so bloody interesting. And the metal detector's beeping. Where? Oh, down there. I see it. Okay, cool. So we need to go back through here and go north. We are almost out of date. Oh, I've just realised the one up north is the antechamber. The one in the very top north says antechamber. We've read about that. We're down to 4 steps. Lockpick kit, please. Shit, lockpick kit didn't work. We're using our last key. Things are getting pretty desperate.
It was blue, blue, red, and purple. You know, I'm actually going to write that down. G equals B. B and R equals purple. Cool, right, okay. We've got the laboratory. Dead end. Workshop. Dead end. Commissary. Not a dead end. Requires a gem. It's over. Yeah, workshop is a dead end because we can't go further north that way. That's the end of the blueprints. Let's try it though. Let's try it. We're going workshop. There'll probably be something cool in here. Right. Let me just metal detect. Whoa, oh, the boxes. The true box does not always contain the... The true box does not always contain the prize. We already knew that. That's fair. Can we actually progress? We can progress here. All right, because there is another floor. Okay, okay. Okay. Whoa, what are you? Hang on. A broken lever. What appears to be a broken lever? Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Could you put this on the power thing? It's got the letter 8, the number 8 at the top of it as well, remember? A big T. A big carved T. The power thing for the cabinet could be very possible. Nah, those were little knob switchy things. This looks like a big lever. Maybe, though. Could be worth trying if we go back there. When we go back there. Right, what's on the table? Anything? Yes. Combine inventory to create new items. Are we going to do this? Are we actually going to... I'm going to just start combining stuff. It's the end of the run. It's the end of the run. Let's combine the metal detector with a shovel. Detector shovel. Wait. Holy crap. Won't you lose your items if you are exhausted and don't go home? Oh yeah, we need to store these items somewhere. Yeah, is it? Where's the storage? Oh shit, that's a good point. Xena kept saying that and I just kept saying, yeah, we'll get to that, we'll get to that. But now it's... You can't store them anymore. Right, then we're combining the sledgehammer with the lockpick kit. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. We're combining the sledgehammer with a broken lever. That does work. Okay, that does work. Oh, no, we need more things. Lockpick? That's a 3. Sledgehammer, broken lever requires another thing. Okay, okay. So let's go sledgehammer and lockpick? No. Let's go broken lever and lockpick? No. Right, we're out of things. But, sledgehammer, broken lever, and something else is a combo. It just, we don't have the something else. Okay? Let's move. So we need a storeroom. We are desperately in need of somewhere to store items. Let's do it. We've got 3 steps left. The door is locked. Lockpick kit. Please, lockpick kit. Please. It didn't work. Shit. We've got 3 steps. Can we even... Are these 3 steps... 1... Will we just call it a day? Will we just say call it a day?
The mailroom, that's next time. Patio, that... Nah, we're done. Right, okay. I'm gonna say call it a day. Resume day 1, call it a day. We're calling it a day. Can I do this from the blueprint place? Oh yeah, I can. It's right down the bottom. It's down here. Call it a day. Right, okay, let's see what happens. Are you sure you want to call it a day? Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate, as well as your current inventory, have been reset. Ah! But my cool metal detector shovel, I made it myself. Ah! Do we lose all 16 of our coins? Right, let's check it. This is the end of the first run. This has been freaking awesome. What happens now? It gives us our full blueprints, and it gives us a general layout of what we did and what we found. We did 6 bedrooms, 33 rooms, reached rank 8, took 82 steps and found 7 items. Isn't it interesting? Notice, see the fact that under the Mount Holly Stately Inn, it says 6 bedroom. Mar is on the same wavelength as me. That is a very interesting that it says 6 bedroom. It wasn't very clear to us that the number of bedrooms was important at all. But it's above all the other stats here in its own category, which makes me think the number of bedrooms is probably a thing, an actual dealio that we're gonna have to deal with. I think I love this video game.